share this, share. All right, I'm streaming now. Ugh. And now I've got to find it. I don't know why this won't come down anymore. Something's wrong with my friggin' tripod. Something's wrong with everything. Give me a minute, folks. Oh, dropping crap all over the floor. Oh. Give me a second, folks. Because then I've got to find the live stream. Well, I hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. All right, now. I need to put the kettle on. I'll be right back. I know some people get pissy with me. Hang on a second. Sorry, folks. I know people get pissy with me when I'm not ready, but just shit happens sometimes. Alrighty, now I gotta find the new live stream. Shoot. Okay. For God's sake. All right, now, oi, give me a second here, folks. How's everybody doing today? Oh, goodness gracious, hang on. Now we gotta find this live stream. Manage videos. And this laptop is really slow. Come on. Come on. Make up your friggin' mind. There we go. My kettle is about to go. Sorry, I'm okay. All right. No, stop. Okay. All right. And there's my kettle boiled. Why is this? Oh, I see. Okay. It's the thing. Okay. I don't know why this is sitting crooked. Yes, I do, because there's a cord under there. There we go. There it is. There's the chat. All right, let me make my cup of tea now, and we'll get on with what I got to get done. Oh. No, this is not medicated tea. This is actually loose leaf tea in my tea stick here. Okay, so here's what's going on. We got home yesterday. Oh, for the love of Pete. Oh my God, help me. Oh my God. Oh, for Pete's sake. I don't know why this isn't... Oh, there it is. There it is. Howie was playing with my tripod and it wasn't working properly. Get this over here. Tip this up like this. I think we're ready. Okay. Boy! How's everybody doing? This is what happens when I go away. Now, my beans are still not producing a lot. And so right now, I'm just going to get these ready for the dehydrator. Hey, hey, hey! Now everybody can say hi, and then I can pop out the participants list. And say hi back to everybody. Oh my goodness. So I got home yesterday and immediately went straight into the garden. And, you know, you can see. But you know what? I only got one zucchini out of 2 beds. I don't understand what's going on. Oh wait, I've got to do this. Oh no, I don't have to do this yet. Oh God, this other tripod's broken. So I'm going to get these on the dehydrator today, and then I'm getting my cucumbers ready for tomorrow. Yeah, it's raining here because when I got home. Like before we got home, I checked the weather, and the weather said it was going to rain today. So I thought, you know what? Don't think my garden can go another couple of days. Yeah, you are not. You're too tough. You can go in the thing. So, hot Western Kentucky. It's muggy here. Okay, let me... What was I just about to do? Right. Say hi to everyone. So let's go up here and pop out the participants list. And scroll up and say, hey, April, Barefoot Chickens, Aloha Seashell, Candy Smith, Charles Bauer, Dana Barker, Diane Maison, Becky, hey, Emerald Skies, Happy Guy, Karen Lester Catsy, Kim Fraser, Lacey Black, Linda Bopp, hello darling, Linda Chandler, Michelle J, Missy Royer, Minnesota Farmer's Wife, Julie, Sheila Hubbard, Tammy Davenport, hey Wendy, Tina, Tender Rose, and Wilma Baker. Okay, let's get back over to the chat part of this. Why isn't this, oh, for God's sakes, give me a break. Nope. This weird little, God help me. All right, now let me go back here to live chat. Thank you. Boy, sometimes I really hate this laptop. Now what? It's frozen. No, it's not. Okay. Here we go. Let's push this all down to the bottom. Well, my cukes went nuts, and obviously I missed some. Oh, come on, tea steep. Yes. Yorkshire. Yorkshire red. Okay, where did that knife go? There it went. So, my cucumbers actually have flowers. It's only one plant, but we'll see. Well, you should have more than one plant. I overdid it. I put 2 packets of seeds in 2 beds. Howie has it. There's a tripod over by the scrap metal pile. And I said to Howie, what is that? And he said, well, it used to hold up the old Shaw dish. I said, well, give me that to me. That's a good climber. Because next year, I don't think I'll put them in beds. I think I'll put them right at the back by the greenhouse, and then just set that tripod up and just plant. Just plant around it. I planted 2, Lacey Jack Black. I planted 2. Feels like 101. Oh my goodness. Hey Claire! How's it going? So I'm getting ready for more dehydrating, because we're having goulash. Oh no, see, this should have been left to go to seed. That's no good. Some of these are, okay. Everyone says, snap them, snap them. Sometimes I do, but sometimes, especially when I want to dehydrate them, I want them kind of a specific size. Yeah, you can't see my face because everybody wants to see what I'm doing. Oh, there's an idea, an old swing set, Julie. That's brilliant. Missy Royer. Touchwood, no. So, no, I don't seem to have that problem, but that's not to say it won't develop. Every year's different. Every year has a new set of challenges, right? Like, for instance, you know how I put the 5 beds across the back of beans, or 4 beds across the back and then 1, and then later on I planted 3 more when my cabbages didn't work. They got chewed up really bad right off the bat. So I dug them up and I planted 3 more beds of beans, and they're just starting to grow. But my problem is U-shaped trellises made using T-posts and hog panels. I don't know where to get hog panels. I'm way far away from anywhere that sells stuff like that. Yeah, I'd have to go to the other end of Ottawa. I know they look wonderful, but I'm telling you, what I'm going to do next year is I'm not going to plant them all next to each other, because it's a jungle. I'm having a real hard time getting through between the beds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant them in the 4 corners of the garden, and I'll probably put one right in the center. And that way, you know, they won't be, because they're reaching across the beds and tangling up with each other. Really, you don't have any? I stopped growing peas years ago because we don't eat them. I used to grow them just for Briar because he liked to eat them raw when he was a toddler. I make an arch with panels and zip tie the tops. See, that's my thing. But I think I'm going to plant my beans in 5 different beds throughout the garden, around the edges of the garden and throughout the garden. And then my cucumbers, I'm going to use that tripod next year. And what I might do, excuse me, it's really muggy, is, you know where I have those 2 plastic those barrel beds that Howie made me out of drums for celery? I may just put the tripod, one leg there, and then one leg against the bed, and then plant my cukes there and let them grow from there, and they're out of the way, right? But I'm definitely using that tripod because somebody gave me that idea. They said, well, we used to have a TV tower, but we don't use it anymore. My husband wanted to take it down, and this lady told me she plants her cukes around the base of the old TV tower, and they climb that. I even assist in pollination with crappy results. Hey, happy guy. Hello, Jessica. How are you? Am I joining Odyssey? What does that mean, happy guy? I don't even know what that is, what you're asking me if I'm joining. Okay. So I'm basically, these are going to get dehydrated, and then I'm going to start working on prepping. The zucchini can wait until tomorrow. I honestly think that, well, that's a Rumble video. That's a Rumble Live about why I think things aren't growing properly. It's got something to do with soil and what's happening with the soil and things falling from the sky, stuff falling from the sky. Okay, there's this. Whoops. Okay. See, that doesn't look like much, but that's enough. If I keep getting them like this, then maybe I'll go to the farmer's market and get maybe I'll go to the farmer's market and get a bag of beans. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, there's lots of bees here. Hi, Rosie. I pinch top leaf my tomato plant indeterminate, and the bees throughout. Okay. Very good for enlargement. Oh, yeah. I got tomatoes about that big. Okay, I've got to turn this other camera on here, folks, to show what I'm doing. And I'm going to have to talk to the camera, okay? So, okay, so these are the cucumbers. Do you want to see? Oh. Okay. These are the cucumbers that I got after being away for a weekend. Now, as you can see, some of these are yellow, and I'm going to be making a different kind, or I'm going to be doing pickles differently this week. So first things first, I've got a pot over here you can't quite see that's got cold salt water in it, and I'm just going to just take a tiny little sliver off the blossom end of my cucumbers, okay? And I'm dropping them in this cold salt water, which I'm going to add ice to. Some of these are going to be made into bread and butter pickles. Some of these are going to be dill pickles, but they have to wait till tomorrow. And like this is going to be peeled. This is going to be peeled and then put through the chopper for bread and butter pickles. I have enough relish. So blossom end. Now I'm doing this differently because I'm not going to use alum this time. I'm just putting them in cold salt ice water, cold salted ice water. And then I'm going to use blackberry and raspberry leaves for to crisp up my pickles. Blossom end. Lemon juice. Well, I'm probably going to use a couple of these to have in a salad. So oh, Mrs. V, I remember how I had bariatric surgery on the April 24th. We talked about I was 340 days of surgery. Yesterday I was 244. I've lost almost 100 pounds. Just remember, the changes you have made, you can't go back to your old way of doing things, right? You just can't. Because that'll just get you gaining weight again. All right? So good for you, darling. But learn from what you've been through. Okay? So that's awesome, darling. So apparently this is what the Amish do. They cut the blossom end off their cucumber because apparently it has something to do with them going soft. But these big yellow ones and big ones are going to be peeled and made into bread and butter pickles. See, I really only have a small jar of regular, going to have a small jar of regular pickles. But then I'll probably be, where'd that go? I had a hair on me. All right. We're doing a plant-dominant Mediterranean diet. Well, I'm a seasonal eater. In the summertime, I eat more of a plant-based diet because it's fresh, right? So these ones are going to go into a jar for pickles, but not today. They've got to soak in ice water, and then Howie has to pick me up some dill. Don't cut the stem end off, just cut the stem off. Because the stem can actually, I don't know. Don't ask me, guys. I'm just trying to get stuff done. Alrighty. Oh, I'm going to have to put more water in it. This is my big stock pot. It's almost full. So I'm going to put more cold water in it. So this is going to be new. I'm not using alum. I'm not going to be using alum. I'm going to be using raspberry leaves. So, I gotta go wash this now. I'll be right back. No, I'm saving this for tomorrow. I'm saving that for tomorrow. So, here's my beans that I picked yesterday. They're ready to go. They have to be blanched. And, oh. There is my cucumbers soaking in cold salt water. That was a quick live, wasn't it? Hang on a second. I'm going to get my water on. Whoops. For my beans. And then... raspberry what? It's definitely not an easy recovery like I thought it would be. Should be able to eat normal small meals, but now I have trouble with anything. Yeah, you know what, honey? Stick to soft foods. Stick to soft fiber food. Eat slow. You shouldn't be having to eat small meals. I'm telling you. Don't, if you can't eat small meals or dense foods, don't. That's your body saying, I can't do this right now. Okay? So stick with you know, soft foods like applesauce, but it's got fiber. You know what I mean? I'm trying grape leaves for some of my pickles. It's been hot here. The grapes didn't produce. Well, I looked it up, and raspberry leaves and blackberry leaves are loaded with tannins. They are going to go be what goes in the jar, along with fresh dill and garlic and brine. Instead of alum, yes. Well, listen, folks, I got to go. I'm going to go put my water on to blanch these beans, and then I want to get them on the dehydrator, and I got to add more. I got to add ice to this, and tomorrow I'm back at work. So you're not really getting any videos until I have other things to do. But I am going to upload a video that I did in the garden yesterday. All right? This is Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, okay, I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Mwah. Take care. God bless. Don't let anything go to waste. I have a feeling it's going to be a rough winter, but then I say that every year. I prepare for a rough winter every year. Why? Because then, if I have a good winter, it's okay. But what I am going to do this year is, somebody told me to do this. I looked this up. I got this off the internet too. Is when all the leaves fall, I'm going to get Howie to rake piles of leaves around the bases of my fruit trees. Not necessarily the pear tree, but my 2 new apricot trees and my 1 apricot tree. And what that's going to do is it's going to slow down the ground thaw around those trees, because they have a tendency to come out and then get hit, like to bloom and then get hit by frost. So to delay the bloom, I'm going to cover the ground. I'm going to mulch the ground around the apricot trees. And then hopefully they will bloom when they're supposed to, and I won't get hit with frost. These are all things you got to think about. I love you guys. Take care. God bless. And we'll probably see you sometime tomorrow. I love you guys. Never forget that. Thanks for keeping me company.